Hi everybody, this is Greg from GamerPops, and here's a little gameplay footage from Disney Infinity 2.0 featuring all of your favorite Marvel superheroes. What we're going to do here is just play through a sample mission. Here we've got Nick Fury playing as Thor. A mission that's pretty similar to every other mission we've played so far, which is go to a place, beat up a bunch of frost giants, and get a reward. So in this case, there's a subway station that's been frozen over, there's a train coming, we've got to get there. So after flying into the building, because Thor clearly has problems flying, we're now on track to arrive at our destination. You can see, there are some frost giants, so we're going to start, land, and we're going to swing Thor's hammer and hit ourselves some frost giants. That big guy there, he's tougher than the rest of them. The other smaller guys, though, don't take much to defeat. And really, it's kind of a button masher, so as long as you just keep hitting the Y button to attack, you're okay. So we've cleared out 5 out of 5 bad guys there, so now we're going to go over to this frozen over area, and we're being told we have to smash through it. So there we go. Oh, but first, I'm going to grab this token. There's a few collectibles scattered around the world here. So that's a Rocket Raccoon. So if you collect those and you have Rocket, you can actually bring him into Manhattan to play. So now as we go underground here, we'll trigger. All right, here's the next explanation. Not our character here, as you'll see, but the Hawkeye, Captain America, and Iron Man have figured out that if we break these beams, we'll be able to knock them down, create kind of a ramp, and launch the subway to safety. But of course, we've got to beat up some frost giants first. So after I'm missing a lot of them here. The combat isn't exactly smooth and fluid. But if we just keep mashing that Y button enough, we'll get there. So, sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, 2 at once, nice. And then, no, we missed. Finally, there's the last guy. So now what we got to do is break down these ice chunks. And one more shot. There we go. Broke the beam. Pop over to the other side. Break the ice chunks. Break a lot of ice chunks in this game. And there we go. We've dropped the road down, and there goes our subway, which is now safe, but we still have a few super frost giants to defeat. So I'm going to show you. You can also, as Thor, throw your hammer, Mjolnir. We'll knock this guy off, and then we'll see if we can. Not quite. All right. Just trying to do a diving attack onto him, but he's solo, so he's not that hard to take out. So, all right, we'll show you this one. You can go into kind of a first-person shooting perspective. Iron Man, he blasts from his hands, but Thor actually throws the hammer, and you get a double damage because it'll go and then come back. And, here we've got another guy, so let's knock him off. Oh, and he's brought some friends, so let's, mash that Y button, beat them up as well. So, Disney Infinity 2 is fun, but you're doing a lot of this. Just beating up on frost giants, or there's some drones, and it gets a little repetitive, even when they add guys that are a bit more of a challenge, like these bigger frost giants. But as your characters level up and you're able to unlock new abilities and power-ups and boosts, it doesn't really maintain a real level of difficulty. We do want to grab some of those blue ones because they'll let us spend in the toy box to open up some new things. And where's that guy? All right, so I think this is our last guy that we have to defeat, and I just missed him. But that's okay, because we'll just lock in on him, and hey, have a hammer to the face. Have another one. Have another one. Have another one. And another one. And there we go. So now we'll pick up all the power-ups that he drops, so that's some coins, some life, some experience, and, well, that's the end of our mission. So what we're going to do now is jump on over to the toy box and take a look at how that works. So here we are. loading up the toy box, we've created one that's perfectly flat. You have a few different options. You can start with a generic city. You can have a landscape that gives you different levels of terrain. There's a treehouse and a racetrack one as well. I know certainly racetrack and the ability to kind of build and customize your own racetrack, very popular from the first one. So they've made it even easier by giving you kind of a base to start with. So you've got some nice corporate synergy there with the ESPN balls. We've got some pieces there, decorations from Guardians of the Galaxy. We're just going to keep cycling through until I find what I'm looking for. There's some characters, some vehicles. All right, now there's the old... there we go. Yeah, it's got all the Disney Infinity 1.0 pieces that you can build. But what we're going to start with is I want to do some city building. So let's make a skyscraper. So we'll kind of put it over in this corner, make sure you line it up. The one thing that annoys me about this game is they make you kind of place your terrain pieces. So it'd be nice if it just gave you a smooth, flat surface to work with, just as far as the eye can see, essentially. But we're going to build on some pieces of the skyscraper here, and I'm going to try to see, can I rotate this around? No. I'd like to kind of finish it off so it matches the other one, but I have a feeling it's maybe not going to let us. So, there, we'll hold down the right trigger, which lets us rotate the pieces, but no, that's not going to line up properly. I want to be able to just mirror it, not... Alright, so we're not going to do that. Let's take a look at our... Oh, wait, what do we got? Okay, apparently somebody has left their legs. Alright, well that's a cute little glitch. So let's fly up and check out. See, we've just built our first skyscraper. But, I mean, that looks kind of silly, so we should probably build another one. So we'll push the, I don't know, it would be the select button in the olden times, but whatever they're calling it now, on the Xbox One controller, the, I don't know, tiles button. As you can see, we've got some different layers for skyscrapers where we can actually just build in layers as we go upwards. So first what we need is a lobby, a street level one. So let's put one of those down, and then let's see. Oh no, wrong button. All right, let's no, that's another street level. So let's flip over and choose. There we go. Perfect. So this is going to be building upwards. We just keep shifting upwards until we're above the previous layer. I'm going to build that on and back, and there we go. We just built a very nice looking skyscraper. And of course, since we're Thor and we can fly, how about we go? Actually, we're going to play around a little bit. Yeah, let's drop in some extra pieces, because yeah, this is Disney. Why not have the front of Cinderella's castle? As you can see, these are the Disney Infinity 1.0 building sets, so you can add a castle to surround your city. You can see this big green block that we're building on. You can add more of those, but we're just going to play around with this for a couple of minutes. My kids are much better at this than I am, so while I'm just kind of mucking around, they've been able to build much more complex things. But again, getting back to that point, they don't put the terrain or that sort of base layer in for you. My kids tend to end up building stuff that just kind of floats in space. So you can see here we've got some, if we wanted to build a racetrack or whatever. Oh, here we've got a big castle. Build in some little pieces. Let's just cycle through and see what we can get. Oh, hey, how about an awning? We built a building. We didn't put an awning in. Now, the controls can be, I don't know, I kind of wish they were a little easier to use, so end up back and forth, and then back and there. Okay, now down, no, up, no, down, up, well, up, no, and a little bit over, no. All right, let's get back into the building. Can I go up? Nope. All right, so it's gonna make me place it here. So we'll drop this in. As you can see, you can kind of accessorize. You can add ground, like roads. You can add sidewalks. You can add, different features. You can kind of decorate up the buildings however you want. You can also get into some of the activity pieces, and that's something that I'm going to start getting into and exploring, where you can actually build things that happen within your world. So you can essentially create, machines that play a role within your toy box. But let's put something here that let's build some lava. Because who doesn't love lava on top of a building? So there's our cascading lava block, and then conveyor belt. Let's just for kicks, let's put a conveyor belt over here. And then let's see, if we fly up and land on the conveyor belt, we're gonna move along, and we're gonna drop, and it's okay because we're Thor. So we've landed on our other building that we created. So we've just created transit, essentially. So let's see what else we can do here. We've got some, these are kind of the creative stuff that like I said, I've got to learn to play with. So we'll just kind of flip through, but I want something a little simpler. All right, well, we're not building a racetrack. There we go. Hang on, get back to that. No, I don't want to do. I wish this was easier to work with. It needs to be a little bit more intuitive, but let's it's baseball season. We're into the playoffs. It's good news if you're a Kansas City Royals fan or a Baltimore fan. But let's drop a baseball on here, an ESPN branded baseball. Let's not forget, owned again by the Disney Corporation. And we can knock this off. So if you wanted to kind of build your own little games of like supersized golf, you can do that. Let's just see if we can push it through and get it through the gateway there. Because this is what Thor does with his godlike powers. He knocks giant baseballs through a fantasy castle. Yep, okay, well, we set a goal and we achieved it. So here's what we were able to build in just a couple of minutes. Certainly with some more skill and some more training, it'll get better.